So, why is having a defined culture in your small business critically important to your success? We'll talk about that today. Kevin Ware, your Action Business Coach. And I want to talk today about setting up culture in your business and why is it important. Now, I've been working in this coaching world for 22 years and coached thousands of business owners. And over time, I've gotten a lot of resistance from business owners on defining their culture. They tell me, you know what, Kevin, I got more important things to work on. Or, you know what, all that soft stuff really doesn't matter to me. You know, I'm an engineering firm, or I'm a auto mechanic shop, or I'm a landscaping business. You know what, that whole culture thing, that's for those higher level businesses. And unfortunately, they're wrong. Culture is critically important to the success of your business. If you think about it, how many businesses over the years have failed miserably because their culture became toxic over time and they lost all of their good employees? I've seen this over and over and over again. So there's basically four major important reasons why you should be focusing in on developing your culture in your business. So let's start off. So the number one reason you should be focusing on culture is that culture sets the temperature for your business. People call it maybe vibe, the energy level. What is that? When a person comes into your business, whether it's an employee or whether it's a customer, they can tell right away what the temperature of that business is. Is it full of excited, energetic people? Is it full of intellectual curiosity? Is it a Debbie Downer environment? What does it look like? And people know that. And if people can tell, let's face it, you have probably walked into a business before and you can tell the temperature of a business without even really truly understanding it. So you have to know what the temperature is in your business. Culture sets that temperature, and you have to be deliberate about setting the temperature. It's kind of like a thermostat. A thermostat is something that you go up to the wall, you know what the temperature you want in your house, and you set it. So culture is like that thermostat that you need to set the temperature in your business for what you want. And always remember, just like in a house, some people like it hot, some people like it cold. There's different temperatures in businesses for different reasons, but we've got to understand that first and foremost is the culture is the thermostat. It sets the temperature of your business. The second reason why culture is so important in a business is it sets the tone of behavior for how you want your employees to behave. Think about this. Different employees have been raised in different family environments. The way people learn behavior as they grow up has a dramatic impact on how they behave outside of their home. So think about this. If you have a workforce full of younger people, teens, 20s, 30s, they're all going to behave differently because they've been raised differently on how appropriate behavior is applied in their families or in their schools or whatever. So you have all of these different behaviors coming into your business, and it's all different. So here's the thing is you need to set the tone for what behaviors that you want to get everybody on the same sheet of music. Because if you don't, some behaviors are going to be condoned by others and not by others. And you start creating mass confusion when people don't know what behaviors are accepted or not accepted. So what naturally happens, everybody goes into the cocoon. I don't know how I should behave, so it's easier for me to do nothing. So we need to set the tone of behavior where you want in your business, and that's what culture is all about. Now, the third reason that you want to set culture in your business is culture is the framework that you use for decision making in your business. Think about this. Your culture is sort of that ethos. It's what's most important to us in a business. Therefore, when you are about to make major decisions or even maybe minor decisions, but any decision that you have, it has to be in the context of what is your culture. So let's say that you have a decision to make regarding promoting an employee or investing in something like a large piece of equipment or whatever that looks like. And it's a pretty decent decision. What is the culture going to say about that decision? Are we a company that is a rapid growth, aggressive, go-get-'em culture? Maybe we are a culture that values more human interaction and a softer side of things. Maybe our culture is focused in on community development and being present more in the community. So when you do a decision, does that decision reinforce what your culture is all about? Or does it go against your culture? There's been a lot of times I've seen business owners make decisions, and when I asked them, well, does that fit with your culture? And they kind of go, no, because you didn't look at the culture and said, does this decision fit the culture or goes along with the culture that we're establishing here? Now, the fourth reason we want to define culture is that if you don't define the culture, somebody else will define it for you. So you're a small business owner and you decide, I don't need to worry about culture. I don't have time for that. Culture is going to happen. It's going to be defined by your employees. And if you have negative employees or a group of negative employees, guess what they have decided? They have decided without realizing it that they have developed a negative culture in your business. So think about this. Let's say you have a business of 15 people and you have 3 bad apples, 10, let's say so-so employees, and a couple superstars. What typically happens? The bad employees set the tone and temperature for the company. And now you've got a toxic environment that nobody wants to work in. So you're the one, Mr. and Mrs. Business Owner, that has to be the person that defines the culture. If you take a look what you want and you define it. So let's go over those 4 things. 1, culture sets the temperature for your business. Number 2, culture sets the tone of behavior for what you want in business. Number 3, culture is the framework you use for making decisions in your business. And number 4, if you don't define the culture, somebody else will define it for you. So in my next video, I'm going to walk through a whole process of how do you define a culture and then how do you implement that culture into your business. Stay tuned for the next video. Go out there and make it a great day.